really have a lot of help available.
Roland, he is tested. He does not nail the first one, and he's punished for it. That's what our P250 is designed for. Take that long-range engagement. And now the Swede has a bullet in his. Frozen, occupying hell, forward position. Look how much territory FaZe have taken. Shui cowering in the heavens. Constricting onto this Polish player, 21 years of age. Now the pressure applied from every angle. Up the ladder, he's anticipating. karrigan, the wide swing through. ropz good for the shot. FaZe in no hurry now. This exertion next victim. broky maybe pushing it a bit too far, but either way, it's going to be one back from Torji.
And they're both down towards the lower side here. So this one already feeling done and dusted, unless young Jimmy can have something to say. There's a kill back, but with the bomb already down, number disadvantage. This one is feeling like a FaZe pistol, and already carrying in the corner will be MOUZ. Looking to carry this Kevlar across. You get some famous upgrades into the next, but FaZe, that was way too easy. Rain can get up to his usual hijinks towards Yard. They are going to have a very tough task. But just to explore this a little bit more, MOUZ, since the addition of Brolin, they've only played this map 3 times. And that's a map where, look, we've discussed it, not ad nauseum just yet.
This first frag is massive. Does Torji have the element of surprise? He still finds broky's head. Traded immediately by Rain. Finds the upgrade, a 4-on-4 with secret loss. ropz still holding the backside. Frozen will be loud and audible onto that roof. And, oh, a missed shot. Yeah, he's in trouble now. Too many bodies. Didn't anticipate. ropz towards the red. Jimmy spring into action. Topside's under a lot of scrutiny here. The whole FaZe Clan squad walking into Zertion just like that. Shui one back. He needs a multi-kill here to get MOUZ off of that goose egg right here, right now. Rain too strong. Don't think he has 2 bad days in a row, Chad.
And Jimmy, I suppose they expected him to rotate lower, being that ramp defender. He never even worried about it. He gave up ramp quite early. So quizzical about that rotation point, and he's even going to give this one a look.
Really? No kit? 3 to find, and yeah, he isn't just poking his nose into main. But I mean, this is getting already a bit of a problem for MOUZ. You just discussed already the cash in the coffers, having 3 alive. You're still operating on those Galils.
Yeah, I'll be honest, I didn't expect MOUZ to have the easiest of times.
Yeah. And what is, like, I'm sure there's a large list of reasons for that. Is the top, is it experience? Is that a conversation? Shui, I like some aggression, a spot of it thrown into the mix. It's ropz who stabilizes for 1. But with Jimmy's frag back, they've managed to manufacture a 2v2 and the aggression does not stop. Especially with Torji hitting that shot. He's taken down Raid on Yard. Only Frozen now to save FaZe Clan's perfect run. This aggression, just pistols and a rifle. Jimmy! As Jimmy is recovered AK-47, has found ropz on his initial excursion.
Yeah, aggressive from ropz, trying to punish the young Finn over towards ramp. Rain is ahead of the util. Jimmy still looking for fights. Frozen's grabbed one back on a Brolin. That was from the silo. All highlighted there, so you can see Brolin just picking behind CT Blue, getting his head taken off.
Yeah, that'll be
quite aggressive though, Alex. You can see the AWP.
Oh, Frank. Coming down. Jimmy's not looking. Too many contacts at the same point. And Torji, that forward position now has to be the hero. If karrigan's not ready for this, which he was, did jiggle out. Now, oh, we gave it a go. Hyper aggressive from Torji and punished by Frozen. Possible to be overlooked. Frozen. He's got a decision to make. Skirting the edge of the smoke, didn't catch anything. Now he activates for 1. Kate takes down Rain. FaZe across.
Nobody down B at the moment for MOUZ. Someone's going to have to rotate. Jimmy from ramp with the silence then for the first port of call.
And this is that smoke and mirrors we were talking about.
Down, Alex.
Over rotations, karrigan, he's just pulling the strings. Zertion, lobby clear.
They're going to give up his position as well.
He's got a lot to do. An exertion, he will spray down 2. Masterful control. And now with Torji back up the vent, contributes as well. Watch out though, it's ropz in the clutch.
No time. Round's over.
No time. MOUZ will take it. That's amazing considering the... Oh, a knee-jerk reaction from Exertion was to consider a potential
You just can't lose that. Yeah, you can't lose that vent slip so early.
Such a quick lurk smoke thrown from spawn. Oh, and ropz' core exertion now, so no contributions from him here. Rain's across as well, just alone.
This is the recipe for success now for FaZe.
So for karrigan, by having Rain down, what does that facilitate? What does that enable?
Depends on how far he can get without taking contact.
Ooh. A lot of work for Jimmy. We're not the gun for it. No utility either. No support. Flashes are coming. Steps come in. Frozen. Headshot. Straight to the Vin's dome.
Hard clear as well. Might be better off saving this one, MOUZ, because you know a player could have gotten down secret. He can hold on to that vent rotation. Now you can't go through ramp, so you have to go through secret. karrigan even is making sure they can't drop on down. Shui might be able to clear him here. Some in-game leader on in-game leader action. And he will get the better of him. But still, I think the save would be the better of the two options.
Yeah, so do they. That was a well-constructed round from FaZe. You can see how limiting it was to MOUZ. And just exertion's death, you know, it started to fall apart for them. Jimmy's so isolated on the ramp side. This is the death we're discussing.
And spamming through the smoke, right? You're giving away this now holes in.
It's Torji making a play, and he's nailed the shot onto Rain. Double nades towards you, maybe triple.
Yeah,
so that's info.
Try and get out, but okay. This is aggressive. He's trying to make more plays, is Torji.
Whoa. You've got a man advantage.
I don't think they'll expect this, however.
That's certainly an option. Broky could be his next target, should he leave the safety of that box.
This is a heads-up play from Torji. I respect it. It could have gone horribly wrong. But the fact that he's staying aggressive, not just shying away after the opening pick. He grabs another. Perfect work from Torji. Unexpected.
Yeah, and he knew he had the biggest gun. He knew it was up for debate if he'd ever see it again on the CT side, and so he's putting it to good use. A double kill on the yard, but still slipping across.
Have to convert this now.
They have to, but it's no one actively holding this low side. Broky's having very little resistance upon his exploration. It's Brolan. There's down.
Plenty of ways they can do this. Broky can limp out the smoke in towards the site from this single door side. He can use it to path close. They can also go behind the bomb box. Here you go. So you'll see the smoke come out. Pathing through it.
Clearing. Oh, what a shot onto Brolan. Brolan pulled the trigger first. Broky more precise. ropz on the lobby lab. Gets one back. Exertion will find an upgrade and a frag. MOUZ need this. Fighting tooth and nail. All that hard work from Torji could be for nothing if Broky and karrigan can pull this one off. Here they come. No kit. A 10-second defuse ahead of them. Time is ticking. They have to find them. Broky hiding out behind the doors. Makes the sound cue. Torji to provide some covering fire. Exertion as well. Now the doors are open. Broky's got another. Oh dear. They're running out of options. There's no time left. All of that hard work from Torji. Looking for answers.
He's trying to get ahead of the rotation. This back warehouse position from Brolan will get an opportunity.
Yeah, there's a lot riding on this one from Brolan. One clutch to the good. One of the reasons they have three. He does adjust into karrigan. Could have been more.
Rain's so lucky. So lucky they went wide on that.
At the disadvantage now on the back foot. Is ropz not going to clear this? ropz is always aware. The smoke now ensures that Shui has a real opportunity. Right in front of him, blocked in the smoke. And he only gets one. He'll feel a bit hard done by on that.
From three, shall we?
So far, 100% success rate on these purchases. And he's done it again! Oh, the shake of his head as all of MOUZ's discussions, the plans that we got this boys, it means nothing in the face of a full 5 alive FaZe.
What an absolute nuisance ropz is being.
Oh,
I feel like you had an opportunity in this first map, and now they're back against the wall going into the second.
Yeah, this has just flown by for MOUZ.
You'd love to just get a few rounds now just to feel warmed up.
Real talk, but I don't think Rain, he got the memo. Look at that. A full magazine spammed through the smoke, and it will be audible. You can see his mouth moving.
Yeah, the rotation already here. Hello.
Frozen's go with this. Holding the angle, knows he's going to be cleared, and just holds down MOUZ 1 for 1. Still FaZe up. Upper man, and it could get worse for MOUZ with Broky's angle. karrigan already catching Brolan, and ladies and gentlemen, it seems FaZe Clan have got Nuke in the bag. Torji disagrees. Only Torji stands. Double under his belt and a...
Parked in A main this entire time has been Jimmy.
ropz is starting to probe. He had a bit of a question to ask of Torji, and he's found a couple more than he bargained for. Still not dead, it's frozen to cover. Double on the USP. Still ropz sleeping. Hidden on that side, going to be cleared out by exertion. He's dead as well. Comfortable for FaZe on the pistol. They'd love to get that bomb down. Hold on, karrigan just pushed through, covered by Jimmy. Broky does find the frag, but zywOo holding on. And he's run on down.
All in.
They are charging, trying to brave the flames through, and it is zywOo onto karrigan. Kept level by Frozen. He's going to double up. The support, the flashbangs, the frags. Jimmy holds on to main. ropz went looking, gets punished for it. And we will sink into a 3 versus 3. It's Torji maneuvering with Brolan. Held at bay by the smoke. Rain on the other side of things. Thinks better of the forward stance in what is essentially a very comfortable 3-on-3. Brolan tested. Rain takes him down. He knows he spotted out the bomb. Doesn't want to overcommit this, but Torji hasn't gone for the plant. He has a smoke. Molotov lands, so does the headshot. Torji forced wide. He's ready for this duel now. Caught with a nade in his hand. He's a dead man. And Jimmy finding one onto ropz short, but a 1 versus 2 to get FaZe their first round on their map pick. That would be something else. They don't know where he is. They will soon. As Frozen jiggles out, Jimmy gets the first, gets away. Broky now with it all to do, but very rarely phased is he. And
they haven't missed a stride as the guns are back out for MOUZ, but under pressure once more.
karrigan, he's just throwing caution to the wind. One past him in the smoke. He's actually sticking around. zywOo's overlooked him, now spotted out. Needs a response here, but covered by rain. The comms are clean. The frag's the same. ropz has got this one. This is just shooting fish in a barrel.
Double orbs out already.
Oh, and Torji's used his to great effect. And an elevated angle teaches ropz a thing or two. Broky, another orb in the feet. Now onto Jimmy's cross. They know Torji was with him. Repositioned already. Broky spotted out. His fingertips and shadow in the temple position. Fires off the shot and no foul. Rain will collect.
Ready from Torji. zywOo surging in towards cave, and he's a dead man again.
This isn't Rain's cave. He is the demo you watch when wanting to learn that position. Okay, out mid though, as you discussed. Going late. Does it deviate? Broky smokes himself off, looking to reposition. Rain, he's actually aggressed through the smoke. Catches one.
Oh, look at the bombs.
Oh,
did he end up spotting it?
Ooh. Is he gonna... I'm sure he's aware.
Well, actually, I don't...
It's not on his screen, on his map. Oh, loud, here's Torji. I mean, this is it. If Torji can find him, the round has legs. If not, oh, Rain. Oh, it's cruel. His third kill. This one securing the round for FaZe Clan.
Looking clinical.
Truly. Surgical, our FaZe.
Crowd will be asking for refunds in a minute. Is this what we signed up for today?
They've barely touched their nachos, and it's already the end of our best of 3.
Maybe Falcons versus Spirit can deliver as our second semi-final.
And that has a similar thread as this one. This idea of these fledglings, these new generation players. We thought that perhaps a passing of the baton was imminent. Where experience... Exertion paranoid about those mid-push smokes, and here we go. zywOo, only one. It's Rain that finds him, equalizes. And that smoke buys him a lot of time for some wall bangs. He's got his lineups set. Oh, counter wallbang did do some damage. Rain will back away and respect it.
Yeah, and considering the state of affairs, it's unlikely someone's going to brave the smoke when they hear him clicking out of ammo. Whereas I'm sure if this was a group stage match, they might want to push the issue. So they did buy an awful lot of time, and look at this with the AWP. Are you serious, Broky? You're so committed.
And Brolan, so dead. Jimmy, good one back. Odd flash.
Rain was here.
Flash is up, perfect. Rain has to get away. Was vulnerable to Cave with a white screen. Now the second wave of Util forcing him further back. Has to play retake now. Bomb should be going up the stairs. I say that, they're not across. Xerxan, you have to hit this shot. Rain is such a nuisance. Oh, he still sprays one. Gets away with it. Delays them. And Torji goes wide. Manages to make it a 1v1. Torji is the only beacon of hope for MOUZ to post around. You don't want that 13-0 on the semi-final stage. And it's up to Torji now to take that away from FaZe. Take that away from ropz. Sneaking suspicion as to where...
And fighting in the flames, Xerxan, there we go, some signs of life.
Ooh, just a narrow escape on 17 points of health. But an opening kill going MOUZ's way. Can they build upon that clutch from Torji?
They can work with 4, but again, Alex, the lack of pistols against FaZe is such a problem. It's currently 3 from 3 for FaZe, and if they get the pistol in the second half, well, this is going to continue going in this fashion. So, yeah, let's get 3 more on the trot. Let's go into halftime with some confidence. But MOUZ, you need that pistol.
And it's Rain, don't test him. Loses his head, does Brolan. 13th for Rain. And that equalizing frag from Rain makes Xerxan's mid-fight and success negligible.
Flash at the ready here. Rain's going to peek this, I think.
He's only got 11 bullets, Chad. That's surely not enough for all 3. But it's certainly one. Backing away, doesn't go down.
Up here.
They have to find him. Broky, this is his chance. Rain knows he's under a lot of scrutiny. A single bullet could do it. And now he goes. They line up again. Torji, the name we have to say. Up the ramp. And advantage. Frozen flashed and audible.
There's a molly. He could stall the planet if he lobs it.
Too late now. Torji's got the code punched. Needs to go wide. Frozen can isolate this duel or playing behind it. As karrigan crawls, it's still Torji fighting tooth and nail for a consecutive round here. And down he goes to karrigan. They're 1 versus 3. Now 2. And they swing wide.
Will get planted, so guaranteeing the Galil's into the next.
Some good damage onto broky. Tough retake ahead of them. Smoke on Brolan.
There's
No
a
kit.
flash.
Maybe really hinges on this first contact. They're fighting for Donut, leaping through the smoke. Oh no! Xerxan could not put the crosshair on the head. Frozen can. It looks good. It favors FaZe for 4. Brolan on the floor. Up next to the plate. Only 1 from Torji. 3 in the donut position. There's nothing here for them. Shui down. Torji next one to 4. And then
Rain, susceptible now.
He knows. Still falls. What? The element of surprise was his. The shadow advantage there.
Look at Rain, 20 kills, 4 deaths. It was all tied up. Everybody was 7, 8, 9 kills. It was pretty even at one point.
And then they kept coming cave.
Oh, and look at this space from karrigan. Ah, this round is done. They are chasing their tail right now, MOUZ.
Didn't even consider the knife. He's a gentleman, after all.
We've already embarrassed them with the scoreline.
Ooh, some damage on 1, but this is Rain we're talking about, and he's covered by Frozen. You just can't get through. 1 great on the dig. Jim Pat stepping. Oh! With a triple dig! But from behind, karrigan covers. Brolan saves his teammates high.
28 seconds for this broky. Still plenty of time to pull this one off.
Jim is low. Brolan must survive. He's been spotted out. Sprayed on down, 2 HP. A single bullet. Whoever pulls the trigger next.
Wait,
what?
Broky saving?
He doesn't want to play.
Okay.
Okay, Jimmy's done it.
Well, the Finn kicks up a bit of a fuss.
I mean, he's here. He's definitely made that clear.
You know what?
Drops his incendiary back and away.
Extinguish,
going for the push. Committing. It's an all-in on A. Torji gets that first blood, gets away. Nade to broky box. Good damage and swinging. Nearly 3. Up to Jimmy. He gets his double. Make it a triple. Nice charging. Brolan caught out completely. Pantsed by the flashbang. Tech9s are running him down. Not like this, says MOUZ. And Xerxan trying to disrupt. Close quarters with Tech9s aplenty. Bomb down, weapons juggled. Molly forces them wide. Through the smoke, the spam comes through. Jimmy trying to right the ship, trying to recover. Kits are present, needs headshots. Xerxan provides another. It's hectic, but look at karrigan. The Joker in the deck. broky delaying, shots are being hit, karrigan crawling, defusing, Torgy on the cover, and they have recovered! A lick of flame gets Torgy ready. Doesn't want to give up this opening pick. Freedom now for the maneuver. Shadow tracked! Wow. One hell of a shot from Torgy.
19 kills and counting.
He is going to peek into broky's orb though. And trying to flood into this A site. Defended now. Info though. karrigan, it flows. He knows. 2 towards the A site.
Someone's going to get the bomb.
30 seconds. They're running light on time. Rain steps up for it. Grabs it. 27. ropz. If he wins this duel, it gets uncomfortable.
Maybe a B finish, surely.
2 players here. broky providing some cover. They know exertion was towards the A side. Smoked as well to facilitate all 3. 15 at really on
the in-game leader.
What's he got? The Polish player strafes in for the double. And this is an 8 for MOUZ, secured.
No time to plant. I think he's too late.
Is he? He's dead now. They have to push the smoke. Thrown out by zywOo. Oh, and brolian overlooked completely. They have left them out. No entry. Disallowed by the MOUZ setup. 1 back from Rain. Coming out of cave. They know brolian was cubby. He's going to be double swung from multiple angles. Rain precise. Finds the headshot. Jimmy pulls him out. Up the round. Only ropz. And it's Jimmy again. It's all they need. And they're pulling him apart here. zywOo forced into the fight. Steps up. Finds karrigan. Both leaders now calling from the grave. It's only 28 and counting. That bomb on the back of broky.
They're going to pivot A. They're going to pivot A through donut. They've just been blocked.
You know who's there. You know who's there. Young Jimmy with it all to do.
They're rotating in. MOUZ will have everybody here.
What have you got? Jimmy needs more than 1. Needs the multi. Rain down. Big shot from Torgy. He knows they've only got 10 seconds. Survival integral. Disrupt the plot. Incendiary. Reaction. Turning his back. Gets away. Exertion. Supports with the spray. Combines for a man advantage. Oh, and he extends it. Jimmy's done well. Only broky and Rain. Only broky and Rain. That's a deagle opportunity. Miss from Torgy. Still not as threatening as they needed to be. brolian's dropped the ball dead on donut.
Overextended without his teammates.
Oh, hold on.
What?
Hold on. Beautiful from Torgy through the smoke on the USP. Double.
Out of here.
Rain's gone. They can call it.
They've heard him.
Mind games. Mind games. zywOo's holding.
Oh!
He's dead. Is Rain going to do it like this?
The dirtiest of 30s.
From the old gun, he can finish it, and Torgy... No one, not even FaZe, not even karrigan saw this one coming after that first half.
They haven't backed down from the fight at all. Continued to vie for this map control at a huge number advantage in the first 15 seconds of round number 24. Again, FaZe have not won a single gun round in this second half of Counter-Strike. And now, the Puppet Master, he's going to have to call some of his absolute best because there's 3 players donning this B bomb site. Cave is closed for business. brolian and zywOo in a crossfire. Exertion joins the party.
Exertion spotted. Rain accelerating. This is the duel to open up the B bomb site. Exertion down. Now it's up to brolian. Empty-handed. The B site is lost. A disadvantage retake gets worse. With the loss of Torgy's, who can step up in the similar capacity? 2 of them are low, but it doesn't matter because broky's found the headshot and FaZe just have to finish off Jimmy. Advancing, trying to do it, trying to save them, but FaZe have got this one on lock. He needs to reload. broky wants it done. Falls away, time on their side, and FaZe Clan.
There's going to be tapping in where there's a stack. Falcons are ready. Initial engagement is a stalemate. Running out of ammunition. Now the Glock's going to swing the corner.
And Magisk retreats, gets back into position. Cake is his spot, and he'll stand and he'll fight. Eventually taken out by DONK. Falcons were flawless on pistols mostly yesterday, but this time Spirit are giving them a taste of their own medicine. Coming out swinging into this A-bomb site. And they put Snappy left in a 1v2 clutch. He runs right back in, and that headshot draws it down.
Magisk creeping up closer. Oh, missed shot, and they can't double up. But now Madden comes back. He was injured from nades earlier, so what can he do?
Yeah, DONK just moves through. It's a big kill again. 6-0, yet to die. He is just looking so damn impressive in this moment. And that bomb is going down. Magisk locks it through. Madden is the player trying to be elusive inside of the smoke, and he's got to be set up by utility here. Snappy looks to release him, but Madden maintains position behind the smoke, and a follow-up comes in, and that's enough to force them away. Falcons can't go for this one. They cannot compete in this retake.
That's a rough start with the ult for zywOo, who was hit or miss yesterday as well. He's been pretty vocal about some of his struggles getting comfortable in CS2. We saw a ton of frustration yesterday on the stage. Someone who normally steps up in these moments, banging the desk, not having a good time of it. And obviously not getting the opening he would have liked. He's even passed over that ult for free to Shiro. So resources earlier in the round, and on a nice timing, it's going to put a lot of weight on the Magisk. Smoke coming in, peeks before it, and there's DONK.
Yeah,
instantaneous headshot.
Magisk can't handle him right now. He cannot handle him. And this A site has fallen, and Falcons are locked out of this again. You can't really go for the retake. There was not enough damage done. You're not in a position to feel comfortable. And in fact, because Team Spirit have been so dominant at the start of this, they're hunting them down on the beaches. Snappy's not allowed to save. Falcons may be allowed the mercy of 3, but that push from Chopper's coming in through that B bomb side as well. So these weapons look like they're going to be cleaved out of their hands, and that would be an absolute disaster to kick off this game for Falcons. Chopper goes into the cave. zywOo will stand stall, and he's got himself the white knuckle grip on his weapon, desperately trying to hold on to it. boros does the same, and they're doing a good job here, Falcons, at just pushing back this hunt.
Right, but I mean, you're still going to lose.
Play aggressive on the CT side. He's fully committed into the canal, and Zontix is going for this peek. He wants to fight him, and he turns back. It's incredible from Zontix. The awareness and the composure to spin back and take that second kill.
And that's also Falcons flexing, saying we want to be able to dictate some action on the map. We've been letting Team Spirit play their game. Let's be disruptive. Let's get in their face and harass them a little bit. And it is just swatted aside like it's no big deal. 5-on-3 with over a minute in the round. And Team Spirit is in complete control. zywOo is going to have to deliver if he wants to claw Falcons back into this round.
Magisk has got, oh, it looked like he had perfect timing. Might still have that opportunity. He receives the headshot first, but the AK-47 superior in that fight. Madden is going to be frustrated about that moment, and 40 seconds left. It's the two players on the other side of the map surviving for Falcons, and once again, Team Spirit head into A. They don't have a whole lot of money left over here, and DONK is pretty damn close to them. If he gets rid of this AWP, if he gets rid of this M4, Falcons have nothing.
That'd be a huge tool to find. No one's looking for this push at this timing from the B bomb site. So hot on their heels, and we saw how ruthlessly Spirit wanted the hunt in the previous round. It cost them a little bit of money, but DONK's going to go for it anyways.
zywOo dropping a little further back. He's going to be flashed in here at DONK, passing that back to Magisk, who will have become very used to flashing DONK into place. Flash it perfect to get rid of zywOo's angle. He tucks into the corner, and DONK has to realize that, but zywOo holds stead. He's looking for this follow-up, just desperately trying to hold the weapon, and because of Magisk's health, he doesn't feel confident going around that corner. So he'll stand away until the final moment, and we'll go for a spam and a swing at the end. zywOo.
Yeah, but this is it feels like that was almost a go signal for Spirit on the other side of the map. However, they do call it off. DONK's got that position in towards dark.
You could get a second here too. Snappy's hiding behind the pillar, but how long can he hold it? He does step up. DONK is down, and Magisk's down from Canal. It's a big kill up to the window, and he just detected Magisk too. zywOo is rotating off. Remember, this was the only premium weapon alive. This AWP at the start of the round, and zywOo nails that shot, goes back again, but this time brought down by boros, and he is sharpening his butcher's knife. He'll drop into the site himself. It's a hefty clutch ahead of him.
Well, you got to start somewhere. Tapping the bomb, hoping to force someone into the open. Looking for camera. No one's coming through the smoke. Now you stick it, but your Molotov's about to fade.
Magisk looking to slice up Magisk, and he's done it. No issue for him towards the back of the cake, and now he's separated it, but there's 9 seconds left. He's so damn close, enough time to plant. And Magisk just sits back. boros, the butcher, bludgeon.
And look, that's the round you come into it, basically with only an AWP, hold the phone, a little bit of aggression. The off covers this push.
A whole lot of aggression, trying to be disruptive. It has worked out early doors for Falcons. 2 picks just like that. They wanted to run this earlier. It wasn't effective because Zontix took them down, but this time boros walks too far. A step in the direction of Chopper, and he sweeps him under the rug.
That might have been too much when you already have a 5-on-3. Now you've created a hole in the defense. that Magisk is going to have to run back to plug. 3-on-4. Is this finally Falcons getting on the board? Everything that has been able to go wrong has gone wrong for Falcons in this game.
They still stand ahead. But that extra heartbeat of Magisk might fade away upon this A play. Magisk descends down the rugs. Madden coming back to help him. A completely different story in his performance today. 0 kills, yet to find impact. Smoked out at heaven, severed off from his teammate inside of the site. It's good damage. And this has set up Falcons in the final 30 seconds to be in the favorable position to close this one. Team Spirit not on the site yet. Finally, they take that step. Ball plant coming in. Chopper falls. Snappy gets a double. And now it's just Shiro in limited time. But a clutch ahead of him. If he had extra time, maybe there's a chance. But with that 10 seconds left, getting better and better with every match we see them. And Madden still yet to fry. Gets DONK with that opening. Predicts the movement in middle. And takes his time as he walks through the water.
I'll say in defense of Madden, this is really the only time he's had a great chance of getting involved in the action early. A lot of it has been him rotating in hopeless situations. Magisk is in a little bit of trouble, though, because Chopper's found his way behind into the smoke. And Magisk didn't expect it, and when it clears, he's gone. 5-on-3 and all 3 defenders at the B bomb site, so they have to push forward. boros is going to try and rotate back, blows a gap in the smoke, but not a comfortable fight.
And he drops back, plays the disciplined style. And now Team Spirit prepared to execute into an empty A site. Snappy's push is being detected, but that battle of the in-game leaders goes the way of the Dane.
Doesn't matter, they already have the bomb site, and it'll be interesting to see how much Falcon pours into this retake, because it's going to be smoked off at camera, no easy avenue back. Falcon still at the B bomb site. That might just be it. So far out of position, they don't want to risk the weapons. This game is falling flat just by how dominant Team Spirit is playing and working Anubis.
You mentioned at the start of this game, Shiro is probably feeling a little strange about the lack of focus on him, the lack of pressure on his shoulders, because inside of this team, DONK is taking that limelight and he seems to revel in it, whereas over the years we discovered Shiro doesn't exactly like it when the big lights are pinned on him. We haven't had to mention his name yet.
Well, it's, you know, it's a distant, being very safe to any push out of A main as well. He knows exactly what that aggression looks like and doesn't take any damage for it.
DONK's about to round this corner at mid. Madden waits for him. Madden hits that headshot. Second kill this time for Falcons. They're not being broken apart in the mid position. Shiro decides to eradicate the defense, though. And when his riflers are down, it's the AWP that's come to play.
And now you've split the defense as well. A defensive smoke deployed. They're coming right through it. They don't want to wait. It's all on boros. That's
a good first kill for boros. Magisk falls. boros with the decapitation on the second. Just zywOo with a 1v3. Falcons so desperately need a third round. This was not a good CT half, but it's doable if they win an extra round here at the end. And zywOo peeks towards heaven. boros is slightly open this retake. Snappy sits at the back of the platform. And some pious will deplatform. zywOo, good double headshot from the chopper. The propellers are gap towards this A bomb site due to the numbers spotted. So zywOo, you said you're going to step up on the stage. Let's see if he really means it. Double kill, lines it up. Madden takes him out swiftly. Rotations coming through. And DONK is the first player to arrive. Here's that AK-47. Thank you very much.
Ticks with the rifle. That AWP could now be in position as well.
They move through the mid-smoke. Falcons disrespect the utility, and they've gained information, and now they've gained the element of surprise. Chopper had no idea, absolutely no idea that Madden could be through, and he isn't stopping. Through the camera, he will run past zywOo's crosshair, and zywOo, oh, he struck the net. He's got away with a double still. And Madden is looking confused, makes up for his mess, but his teammates have to do the rest. He's with Magisk, and that kill from DONK has pulled it back in favor of Team Spirit suddenly, and they're in pole position to force 11.
zywOo just got the perfect kill that dropped the bomb, forced Snappy to go for it, which caused him to get spammed down through smoke.
Madden hasn't moved. He still stays in heaven. There's still time to play with to stay composed. And it's two players that embody that word, composure, in these moments. Utility placed to allow that bomb to get back into the hands of Magisk. Molotov to stop the push from heaven. And the plant will be put through.
A tough retake, but they have a man advantage. There's no kits, it'll have to be fast, and they're all here, and here we come.
Magisk 6 down at Cake, his teammate out at main. He's looking for this first fight to go his way. He stays composed behind the Cake and swings on out to his death.
Those Molotovs just ruining his day.
I hate to say it, but he did fly too close to the sun there, and he's out of there with 17 health. Flash around the B corner. Falcons look to burst their way through. There's not a lot of utility, which doesn't leave options.
No, it really doesn't let you make any kind of a complicated game plan across the map. And actually, Chomper being very aggressive. This is going to be a flash peek. Boros is playing anti-flash, but he's very close up. Here it comes.
Chopper swings, good flash for Falcons, as Chopper's blinded by in that maneuver, and Donk has to be careful. He doesn't get timed on. He's having to worry about multiple angles, but they go by him. No scope from zywOo is an essential trade, but suddenly it is just zywOo and Madden. Falcons about to concede map 1. Magisk with a brilliant headshot. It's been so stylish from Team Spirit. They're in search of a grand final here in Katowice, bringing Donk onto the stage for the first time. And they're about to shoot down the Falcons on map 1. Madden wraps around the site. As it was clutch yesterday, we can't keep him out of any of these situations, but the time is becoming limiting. Alongside CT, so Donk swings out. There's the pistol, started off strong again from Donk, and that clock don't stop. Donk pushes forward, breaks through the A defense, and has pushed Falcons completely away.
Now he's got 2 guns. Let's see what he can do with it. If you're Falcons, like, do you even go for this retake?
I mean, you can't hear him scream on the stage this time, but you're hearing the shots ring out of those Julies, and you know you don't want to go back into this, but you have to face the Donk. And he stays outside of Donut. Snappy's a little further back in that position, but Donk is getting itchy feet. He wants to move into spawn. The Jewel Beretta is brought down by Magisk. A second headshot picked up by the Dame, but the time is just ticking on too far. This round is slowly expiring, but Snappy dives onto default and will die in that same position. Fleeing the scene, Team Spirit run away.
I actually don't even think Falcons.
Snappy is sprinkling bullets down at lane, but it's all about this fight, and zywOo, he held the angle, but Zontix rips apart that AWP. And now Magisk senses a gap in this B-bomb site defense, so he pushes forward as he does so often, setting up Donk for that follow-up kill. And as he falls, Shiro answers, and the bomb will be planted for Team Spirit. Falcons have got to go for this one, and Magisk has got the blind side. Shiro wasn't seeing that.
He's the only one there. They got to be a little bit careful. Zontix is coming over slowly, but there's no one defending this bomb at the moment, really, except for Chopper.
They got to piece that together soon. They're going to realize Zontix was far away. Last spotted towards that A-bomb site, and Boris holds. I mean to get out to those bottom boxes, but will they read it? Will they predict it? It doesn't even matter if they're looking right at him, because Donk is faster on that trigger, and his teammates are with him. He's never alone. He's always got the supportive Spirit beside him. And a 3v3 established off the early skirmish.
I like that hustle as well from Shiro, chasing down Magisk, forcing him back in towards Donut, forcing him to use a smoke just to get away. And they'll come back to it. Shiro can provide a lot of cover with these lines of sights. It's Snappy who's isolated in Jaguar. When is his moment? Snappy's hearing steps. He's gathering information on the movements of Team Spirit. He will have heard that descent down into middle. But he knows Magisk is still in the B lane, and while he stands, Snappy cannot make his move. And just about to peek. Timing favors Snappy, but Magisk considers, he looks back. I think he spotted the shoulder. I think he pulled him into that play, made the footsteps so that Snappy would get out of position, and now it's all on Magisk. And from the big box, it's a big round here. Flashes over, sound made, good peek out, instant decapitation. Magisk with the double kill. Shiro tries to get through the smoke. It's a 1v2 ahead of him, and this time he's got a little time to play with. He'll sprint towards the side, switches to the AK-47 instead. Over to Temple. You know what he can do on this side of the map when he's given the opportunity. The first kill for zywOo, the second's a miss. It goes between the legs, and now he sees a double molly fly towards him. He's cancelled out for the moment. They now focus on the rest in Zontix. What the hell? He runs right through the CT smoke. And he comes away with his life somehow, and they're not stopping. Spirit pushed through every smoke. The Swagger on display. And just zywOo now left in this clutch. He was last detected towards the temple. It looks like he's going to pray and leave away this round. A missed shot. There is no retreating. There is Now starting to shift as Snappy gets information, but quick kills at this B bomb site might make it easier. But now the game is up. And now the flank is coming in, bearing in ever closer.
Oh, Chopper through the ramp. Mission impossible to recover this one. There's a big headshot. Magisk is taken out of play. 2 plays on the right side. Chopper's going around the corner. He can separate these fights, and he does. Shield bites back too, but it's all on Snappy, and they don't see him. They don't see this play, and he denies that bomb plant. Now gets away. It was so important that he took a step back, and he's mollied himself off. He's given himself a bit of cover as that molly burns bright. And maybe not as much as Chopper. He swings out from default, and this was a 4v2. Potentially, they might have already left cave, and DONK is waiting for that peek around the corner, and Snappy finds out the hard way who's waiting around the other side. Another fight for DONK, and his teammates stop that B push. The rest of the weapons for Falcons are inside of Donut, and Team Spirit have an empty B site and so much time to figure that out.
Well, you might as well start talking about the next gun round if you're Falcons, because no matter where you stop Spirit on this map, like so much of the conversation, rightly so, focused on how good DONK has been playing, but also just the tactical decisions. Like they get stopped in middle, you see a B ramp pop, and DONK gets you 2 entries. boros gets a double kill in towards A main, they recover a 2v4. Like everything that Falcons does, it doesn't last throughout the whole round. Spirit as a unit is playing this game so well. And once again, it's such a deep hole that Falcons have to dig out of. 8-2 with 2 rounds remaining.
The Falcons, we've mentioned it throughout this competition. They're not a team that's been together for long. It's not an easy team to
Falcons realize this because there's no nades, there's no footsteps towards B, there's nothing in middle as well, and just now there's the indication, so good luck.
So Donut smoked out, boros gets caught before it pops, and just like that, Team Spirit slice open the site. Magisk is the only player fighting right now for Falcons. A kill back, but not enough.
And zywOo has not moved. Has not moved from the B bomb site. This retake is never even an idea for Falcons. They have to save these weapons for the last round. Outplayed yet again with no options.
We talk about the individual players on Team Spirit, the skill of DONK, the sniper of Shiro. But you've got to say, you've got to hand it to Chopper in this in-game leading performance he's had at this event. They've played beautiful Counter-Strike. It's been wild. It's been entertaining. And in the semifinals, after a Zonic
this clutches, Shiro delivering.
Oh, it's a heads-up fight, and DONK goes out with that burst. Zontic's with him, and the burst through middle gives the advantages to Team Spirit, but they're short-lived thanks to zywOo. And now what's the response? Team Spirit have to play this round without DONK. You focus onto the rest of the pack, and they begin their attack. Magic's at the front of B. Snappy's searching for that opening. He's holding the angle towards the stairs, a preemptive spray, but it doesn't work out for him, but it's enough of a distraction to set up Madden. Madden comes around. He spoke of a dent to the attack. This is more of a scratch, but Falcons so desperately needed 3.
They really did. Even that might not be enough. Chopper's gonna have to wait for this smoke to clear before he can get into play. A 1v3 for the Spirit captain.
He's giving away his position now.
It was pretty well known. Regardless, another smoke comes down, so this will draw out a little bit further.
There's a gap on the right side if he wants to push a little further up. But getting out of this smoke is going to be so difficult. So many angles he's got to worry about. And now with that utility, they're going to be primed looking towards him, but he's just trying to separate 1v1.
Feel like those grand finals are in the palm of their hand.
zywOo is through into Donut. Zontix defends once again. This man holds down the ship. What an anchor he is today. Shiro swings out from default. Falcons do not get through. Their wings are clipped today. Spirit have them in captivity. Snappy and boros have nowhere to go, and they threw everything into this.
And they couldn't even get through the smoke. Zontix just chilling behind it still. boros in middle gonna go on a mission in red room. But one already lies in wait, that's Magisk. He's even got Shiro joining up with him just in case. But this flank is gonna go nowhere.
Yep, he's got too many angles to worry about, and once he makes a step further, he is dead. And BM as well, just get the extra bullets into the body because they are full of absolute unbridled confidence at this moment in time.
You gotta make sure the zombie's not gonna stand back up.
Yeah. I mean, Team Spirit throughout the group stages, they came in with a statement performance, and we got to open the tournament commentating DONK, and it was a very exciting time, but we had expectations. He exceeded them. And now we're in the playoffs. There just doesn't seem to be any stop to the madness. Any opponent they've thrown at him. We've had FaZe in the group stages. Now we're throwing them up against Falcons.
We got to start inventing more things to challenge him with. We got to start finding more ways. We'll keep moving the goalposts. Stance is going to spot ahead over the top and takes down Boros. Unsuspecting. Nade to follow up does a little bit of damage. Magisk stays aggressive, and now he's got Shiro peeking with him. And even though he takes damage, Madden's not going to want to push forward either.
There is a red room flank coming in, but there's so many players for Spirit. They can look at that surely. Magisk does take out Magisk. But under a minute now left at this point. And Falcons are still fighting in this one. Sampai's headshot has taken Chopper out of the equation, but Zontix knows that he can sandwich in Magisk with DONK. We don't see DONK losing many of the peaks. He might not even have to as Zontix comes around the back. It's another step closer to closing this one out. 35 seconds remain.
There's no openings for Falcons either.
And DONK's back at A.
Exactly. That shift over is perfect. So they're going to throw a little bit of utility to make Team Spirit feel like they're repositioning to the other side of the map. And it works. It pulls Shiro over, but Zontix is still here. And he's been just fine in these moments.
Despite all of the experience. Despite
We do it.